You don't need to convince anyone anymore. And the moment you truly understand this, something inside your mind begins to settle. For most of your life, you were taught that clarity comes from explanation, that respect comes from justification, and that acceptance comes from being understood. So you learned to explain yourself constantly, your decisions, your silence, your boundaries, your emotions, but real authority does not come from being understood. It comes from being internally aligned. When you stop explaining yourself, you don't become distant. You don't become cold. You don't become careless. You become precise. Precision changes the way people experience you. It removes emotional noise. It removes urgency. It removes the need to react. Notice how often explanations are driven by discomfort. Discomfort with silence. Discomfort with misunderstanding. Discomfort with the possibility of being judged. Explanations are often not about clarity. They are about anxiety. Internal authority begins when your mind no longer needs immediate relief from that anxiety. When you are able to sit inside your own decisions without rushing to justify them. When you allow others to interpret you without correcting every assumption. Silence, when grounded, is not weakness. It is containment. People who rely on emotional leverage feel unsettled around someone who no longer offers easy access to their inner world. They sense the absence of something they used to reach. Reactions, defensiveness, over-explaining. This absence is often misunderstood. It may be labeled as arrogance. It may be labeled as distance. But what is actually happening is a loss of control. When you stop explaining yourself, manipulation loses traction. Because manipulation depends on urgency. It depends on emotional hooks. It depends on your need to be perceived in a certain way. A grounded mind does not rush. It observes. It filters. It chooses carefully when to engage. Internal authority does not announce itself. It doesn't seek validation. It doesn't negotiate its presence. You begin to notice that fewer words carry more weight, that your decisions feel calmer, that your nervous system no longer spikes at disagreement. You are no longer performing clarity for others. You are living in clarity for yourself. This shift is subtle but powerful. And once it happens, it cannot be reversed. You realize that you don't owe everyone access to your reasoning. You don't owe everyone emotional transparency. You don't owe everyone reassurance. What you owe yourself is consistency. Consistency between what you think, what you feel, and how you act. Consistency between your values and your boundaries. Consistency between your internal state and your external behavior. This is where true psychological strength begins. If this resonates, stay connected to this channel. Dark Mind Theory is not about dominating others. It's about mastering your inner world. And when your inner world is stable, your presence becomes self-explanatory. No persuasion needed. No justification required. Just quiet authority.